Welcome back to the vlog, guys. We are at SideX Japan because we need to give you a massive update on the FD S15, and we are making a ton of changes. Pretty much by the end of all of this, there's pretty much nothing in this car that won't be untouched, except for the engine, but that's changing after, hopefully, round one, and that's gonna be also very exciting. But for now, as you can see, there's a ton of parts out here, and you guys know we worked with Radium in the past, and I have been dying to put one of their systems in the FD car. When we got this, we didn't have much time to do anything like that, and we had this old ATL system, and it was causing us actually a lot of issues. The rollover valve would get jammed and stuck even though we never crashed or rolled in the car, and we're just having a ton of like just weird little like finicky issues with the setup, and I'm sure it probably would have been fine, but I mean, this just looks so much nicer and better, and I love Radium, so that's what we went with. And we also went with their quick refill system. This stuff is insane. It's a quick fill dry brake system. I absolutely love it. I got to see it in action on Adam's car when I was over there for the LZ Invitational, so I'm super excited to have this on the car. One of the main things that consumes our time in the pits with taking out tire changes and all that type of thing is refilling, and when we're using those normal like jugs and stuff, it just takes so long. So we're moving to this. It's kind of like super cool NASCAR kind of like GT500, GT300 like fueling system. I'm so excited to be running this. Like literally, I cannot wait to see this thing dump like 20 gallons or 5 gallons. Sorry, I think these are 5-gallon jugs, 20-liter drugs into the car in like only a few seconds. It's wild. So anyways, let's go through the system. We got Radium's fuel cell system here. We're running, I think like 3 total pumps, and it has a built-in surge tank. We've got a level sender too. Wait till you see the computer and everything we're changing to. And this is one of their top of the line fuel cells. We got their mounting bracket and everything, and Steve has been crazy busy getting all of this mounted in the back here, and the most important thing is getting that in there because we're also moving the radiator to the rear and a ton of other stuff. So a lot of changes, like I said. We're shifting weight around. We're gonna have to get our coilovers and suspensions dialed really well, but man, so much. We're changing intake manifolds. We're going to same Plasmaman intake manifold, but we're changing to a raw one because the polish was driving me insane. And this flange, we're changing it this because we're going to drive by wire. Yes, my friends, I know as much as I thought I would hate it, it just makes so much more sense to switch to drive-by-wire for controllability, traction control, and most importantly, anti-lag. So we got ourselves a nice Bosch drive-by-wire throttle body. So we're gonna be changing to all of that on this thing. Power steering is still staying electric, but we're gonna be moving that and changing it either in the rear. We'll be running 2 pumps in the rear, or we'll be having 1 pump somewhere in the front, and just changing a bunch of stuff in here because obviously radiator is going to the rear. We're gonna get a bit more real estate up here. And we want things to be a little bit easier for serviceability if we have any issues. Little bit of gamer subs for you. Today's video is sponsored by Gamer Subs. Recently, we did a giveaway of their sample packs, and we did it for just a 24-hour period, and you guys destroyed it. We have never given away that many sample packs before in that time period. It was insane. That aside, I know a lot of you have now had a chance to try the product, and if you haven't received your sample pack yet, it's probably because you live somewhere really far away internationally, so it's probably due to arrive around about now, so keep an eye out for that in the letterbox. But if you've tried it, and you like it, and you want more, go to gamersubs.gg, grab yourself your favorite tub, and use coupon code SAMMIT for 10% off store-wide. One thing I want to point out is, right now, we're in the process of renewing contract for the new year and the new Formula Drift season, and I want to go bigger and better than ever. You guys know I love this product. There's a link down in the description where I go into detail why I drink Gamersubs, so you can check that out later. It's an unlisted secret video. But I want this year to focus on making an anime waifu cup themed automotive like drift thing. Like this would be sick. Like imagine the Waifu Cup series, but like a car drifting here and that kind of thing. And I think we can do it. So guys, go get yourself some Gamer Subs, and depending on how good this goes and how much you guys love the product, who knows, maybe by the end of the year, we might even get our own flavor. Can you imagine like a clutch kick junkie flavor or something? Who knows? anything's possible with you guys and supporting our dreams and visions and everything here on the channel. And once again, love Gamer Supps, love their product. Go check out why I drink it. The link is down in the description. And if you want to grab some, gamersupps.gg, that link will also be in the description. Use coupon code SAMMIT. Let's get back to the video. We're also going to be changing our exhaust manifold. It seems like this one, it cracked again on us. So we're going to be changing to a brand new Arctic one. These are pretty much, I would say this is like the newest and greatest technology when it comes to exhaust manifolds. This isn't just normal cast. This is stainless steel cast, and everything gets thrown into CAD software, and they do flow testing, all that type of stuff. These are pretty much the best. We're going to a T4 twin scroll setup, and we do have a T4 twin scroll housing that's going to be going on my Garrett G35 Turbo. I am going to be playing around a little bit with different platforms. I might be going to the G35 900 and stepping it down a little bit just for a bit more mid-range response. But depending on the track, we may also switch it back to the 1050. So we'll probably alternate between the 900 and the 1050, but I need to experiment with that first. We got both turbos here, so we'll test that out. But otherwise, that's pretty much it, except for all of the car is being completely rewired, front to back, everything, every light, every switch, everything. We've had a few little electrical gremlins on this car, and we just didn't have time to go through and check everything last year and last season. So we're finally making the move. We're changing absolutely everything in the car to a Link setup with a Link PDM. We're going like absolutely everything Link. There's pretty much everything and anything in the Link catalog is here. And we even got their digital dash, which I'm really excited about running. And I'm super excited that we have a fuel sending unit because we can actually put the fuel level and stuff on this thing. So we've got pretty much everything here. I even made sure that they threw in the GPS module so we can get a ton more data out of the car. And we can also use this for speed and a bunch of other real-time data and stuff, which will be super cool. This doesn't, like, I guess when I go through it all, it doesn't seem like much, but this is a lot and a lot to get done. Rear mount radiator setup and all of that. We're also changing all of the fuel system. Everything in the back is radium, and then fuel lines, filter, and injectors. We're putting brand new Dishworks ones in. We're gonna be changing the 2000cc injectors because, like I said, engine package is potentially changing and getting ready for J1 next year, and I wanna start getting used to that setup. So we'll be probably running that after round one, which is gonna be cool. But yeah, this is kind of everything. And of course, the guys at Side X are sorting me out, and Steve's busy working on it. What you working on, Steve?
This guy. Every time come.
That's so good. Is that the mount? Is this for the radiator? Like
Yes.
in the back of the car?
Yes.
Is that the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
That's the bottom. That's so nice. It's cool. So what kind of, is this for, like, what kind of radiator is this that we're using in the rear?
Supra.
A Supra radiator. Oh yeah. Nice. So we're using a Supra radiator. Is that because it's the biggest one you can buy?
Yeah.
It's a really big one? Okay. So we're going for a Supra radiator in the back. I love this. This is really nice. You did a good job on that.
How they do? You know?
But good.
You see?
I saw, yeah, you worked on it a lot.
Okay.
That's
Maybe
good.
work.
Steve's the man. Steve's the man. Wait till after this, you got to fix my chaser, remember? Broken mission, transmission blew up.
Now you use the PSI?
What?
Or gearbox you use now?
Maybe the dog transmission from here.
Oh!
Yeah, I think we'll put the G-force in there. Maybe. Did I mention, guys, we're probably changing transmissions after round one as well? That's gonna be fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the update on the FD car and pretty much like all the unboxing and all that kind of stuff of just everything that's going into the car this year. I'm super excited about this season. I really think that like I threw myself in the deep end last year and I got exactly what I needed, which was just kind of like an understanding of how everything works, what we needed to do and what I needed to do to be able to be the driver that I want to be. And this year I'm going into it and I have an entirely different mentality. I think I really figured out like my nerves and all that type of thing and got a lot more seat time in the car towards the end of the season to try and like figure out how I needed to set that thing out. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It was so nerve-wracking dealing with everything, like with the new car and everything like that, and I would just go through and tackle each thing one at a time. And because of everything else that was going on and all the little problems with all these things that we didn't even talk about in the video, because it was just getting ridiculous to the point where like I hated making excuses about the car, because I thought that if I was a good enough driver that I should be able to combat those issues. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of just beat myself up a bunch about it. But at the end of the day, things were so stressful and so hectic that I never even touched my coilover settings, or never even thought about changing my suspension setup to make it feel more comfortable, more like an S15 that I know. And it was just kind of just insane, like just dealing with all the stress, all the new environments, and just everything that was going on. It was wild. It was just such a new experience, and I didn't really have anyone that I could get advice from or anything like that in those moments. Definitely afterwards, like I had really good talks with Adam. I had really good talks with like Matt Field and Forrest Wang and stuff when I got to visit and hang out with them a little bit in the States and stuff. And it was just so like, I don't know, eye-opening for me. So this year I'm going into it with a new mentality, and I think I really need to focus a lot more, if I want to do well in this, a lot more on just driving competitively. You know what that means. It's not about me just driving and having fun with my friends. It's about me driving competitively and driving it the best that I possibly can, and understanding the car the best that I possibly can. So that's why I've been investing a lot into simulator technology. We're actually going to be getting a whole like crazy simulator setup, which we'll be doing a video on in a little bit. Some amazing companies here in Japan are actually helping us out with that. So we're going to have a whole simulator setup, and they're going to specifically build my car in the game to be identical, so that I can actually do testing and stuff like that in the simulator software, and actually go, you know what, let's see what it's like driving with sway bars now. Let's see what it's like changing the coilovers to this and this and this and this and this. And it's really cool. They're going to actually go through everything on my car and enter in all the data into the computer. They're going to be using all these like crazy tools and things like that to measure how much the springs, like, oh, it's crazy. But you kind of got a gist of it when I did that video and we went and hanged out with the guys at a Gaia factory. They put a lot of effort into making their sims real like, and all the pro drivers here, all the pro drivers are using that kind of tech. So we got to kind of get up to that level. When I say scratch, that's weird. But anyways, I'm kind of ranting on here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that like this year I'm taking things a whole nother level seriously. I want to do well, and I think this is like the best time to do it. Like I'm more motivated than ever. I wanna make Hugo proud. I want to do all that kind of stuff, so it just makes sense. That aside, I'm obviously not at Sideways Experience anymore. I'm back at my shop. But what I wanted to do is, because we had to duck away pretty quick, was I wanted to get Fusto to film a little video and have a bit of fun and that kind of stuff, and shoot me some updates, because the last couple of days they've been cranking on the car and they've done a bunch of changes. So I'm going to throw that content in here. And if you guys don't actually follow Fusto, do me a massive solid. He's an awesome guy. He looks after not only me over here in Japan, but he's starting to look after more and more creators and more of the homies that you guys also know and watch as well. Some new people as well, I think you're going to see coming to Spring Matsuri that you're all going to love, and he's going to be looking after them as well. So if that's any reason to go support him and check out his YouTube channel, I'm going to put a link to that down in the description. Give him a watch, give him some love, tell him you want some more English videos from him. I think he's got a lot of potential. But anyways, here's this video from Fusto, and I'll pick you guys back up at the end of that.
Hello guys, I'm here today at Sidex Japan. I'm gonna show you guys my new car, my pink S15. So 2023, I'm gonna drive in Formula Drift Japan on Sam's car. He gave up drifting. He said the drift is too hard, too complicated, spend too much money, and now he gave me the car for free, so I was gonna drive the car for him, and I will do a better job and show you guys how to drift the pink car. I'm joking. So today I'm here to show you guys the updates about this car. We have crazy plans about this car, and we have only 2 weeks to get the car done. To be honest, we have only 1 week. Today is Sunday, and I'm gonna show you guys the car around, what we did and what we're gonna do tomorrow. And we have a crazy week already, and hopefully we'll make work. To be honest, we don't have a choice. We have to make work. So let's go. So around here it's a little bit messy, but we're just trying to organize everything. We're just trying to plan everything to make work on time. So all the Radiator stuff is here. We did already take the turbo off, the manifold, the muffler, the intake. So this year he's gonna run the electronic throttle body. So this one was the wire one. So we're gonna change the intake manifold too. Gonna change the turbo and the manifold. So now the car already have the new engine mount bracket, because we have an issue before with the brackets was not straight, and he's gonna, yeah, now the engine position will be better, the height the engine will be better, so you can, after install the turbo, and everything will line much better than before. New engine mounts, new end brackets, and this side, after arrive the parts, we're gonna put the new intake manifold. We're gonna remake the intercooler pipes both sides, because we swap in the intercooler. Oh, sorry, we swap the position, the intercooler. And here he changed. Now we have the new steering wheel. Look very cool. It's a pink horn. And also, after we take the car from the lift, we have to do the intrusion bar on the foot, both sides. And probably we're gonna do here on the sidebar to make the car right for the regulation. His car have already the harness bar, we don't have to worry about that. And the big change on this car is this amazing setup here. So right now Steve already did the brackets for the radiant fuel tank. Everything is already bolted in. He already make the hole here for the radiator holes and the fuel holes. And on this side you see the bracket here is a little bit dark, but the bracket over there, bracket bolt here, another 2 bolts down here. And this radiator is a JZX radiator, so it's already bolted on the frame here, both sides. It's really strong, don't have any issue with that. And he gonna run the Aristo radiator fan. It's the same fans I use in my Formula Drift car, so we just want to use the same stuff, so 100% will work on the car. You don't have any issue. Plus he gonna run the quick filler, so is this stuff from Radiant we planning to install here. So it's gonna be a little bit higher than normal, but that's the only position, so it's gonna be like around here. So we have the lineup with the fuel tank. Yeah, other than that, this was his stock, not stock, but stock position radiator in the front before. It's a little radiator, very small, and he have the setup here in the front, where this cut on the frame. And yeah, we still have some time, but we need to weld a bracket here for here. We already did on my car. We have some time left, but it's not much, so we will make everything work and on time for him, because he still have to change some wires, some stuff from Link inside this car, and I'm gonna tell much about his job to do that for you guys. So we're gonna do our best like always, and we hopefully have a good year this year, get a better results. And now he have more seat time in the car, so for sure you're gonna show everyone a better drive, a better style this year with the drivers. There's gonna be a lot of drivers this year, so we cheering for him for sure for the best. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. No, it was a little all over the place, but I wanted to make sure we gave you guys a massive update on everything that's happening with the FD car. Obviously, things are moving very, very quickly, and the car has to be finished in pretty much a week. So there's just a lot of stuff happening that's just getting done behind the scenes while I'm obviously here. And I'll be doing a few more trips up and down and giving you guys more updates as progression happens. But I think probably the next update is gonna be wiring and everything, and the car's gonna be all the way down in Nunganov for a while. So it's gonna be a little hectic, but nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, write a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Jamata.